Hello and welcome to the Brand Flow podcast. I'm your host and guide, Kru Romar, and in this podcast we'll talk about how you can transform your business into a brand your customers won't be able to resist, as you will get to know how to stand out, attract the right people, and stay in their mind by creating a feeling, an experience, a strong reputation for your business. With our weekly episodes, we want to turn you into a brand leader for you to know which actions you need to take to build and grow your brand consistently and passionately. So are you ready to brand and flow to make your business grow? Let's go. So here we are with the 17th episode of the Brand and Flow podcast. And today we'll talk about brand archetypes and how you are able to use them. Now, generally, brand archetypes, or to be more specific, archetypes, help you to understand your target audience as well as what role you play in their life. So how you have to define your brand personality, that it's like the missing piece that your customer audience was looking for. Now, brand archetypes are based on archetypes that were defined by the psychologist Carl Jung. And in total, there are 12 brand archetypes, which sum up character traits that we all carry in us. You can imagine it like this. We have all archetypes in our personality, but some of them are more dominant and they could change according to the needs and desires we have. For example, when you are talking to your mother or your father, your desires and the character traits that you would look for would be different than if you would talk to a friend that is known to be funny. So with your mom and your dad, you might like to have deeper conversations and you would like them to understand your problems and guide you and provide you expertise. And if you talk to a friend that always makes you laugh, you might connect with them just to have fun and laugh a lot, right? So there are different needs that we're fulfilling by searching for different character traits in other people. And as we're building human brands, we have to focus on which character traits we want to represent with our business. And if you are defining your target audience, you would look at them the same way like we explained it now as an example with you. So what are they looking for? What desires they have? What needs they have? And what gap are they experiencing? And how you are able to fill this gap. So let's get deeper into the topic. As we said, there are generally 12 archetypes. And often they are visualized as a wheel. So there's a brand archetype wheel. And the 12 archetypes are divided into 4 groups. And these groups characterize certain traits. Now let's go through them group by group and let's talk about it a bit and mention some examples. But we'll definitely go deeper into each of the groups in other episodes to explain you more and go more into details. But I want you to understand the whole framework in general so you are able to use it. The first group of archetypes includes personality traits that dominantly are seeking for providing structure. It includes the caregiver, ruler, and the creator. The caregiver is known for brands that want to be perceived as unselfish and open-hearted. As it says, they are caring for others, like, for example, the brand Tom's would do. I don't know if you know the brand, but whenever you buy a pair of shoes from them, they would donate a pair to people in need so that they're able to have a shoe as well. So you see, the purpose in caregiver brands is pretty deeply rooted and they are serving a higher purpose and they care for well-being. The ruler craves for control and they're confident in their ability to rule. Now, a great brand example that uses the ruler archetype is Mercedes-Benz. The way they express their business and the images that they use are always pretty confident and powerful. They are portraying that the owners of a Mercedes-Benz car are successful people, powerful people, right? And this is what they portray. The creator is known for brands that inspire, as it says, creativity and innovations. They're the creative ones, like for example, Apple or Adobe. Now, all of these 3 archetypes in the first group, they like order, they like structure. So if your customer is looking for a structure and order, one of those archetypes might be a good fit for your brand personality. The second group includes archetypes for businesses that want to attract customers that want to leave a legacy. They want to leave an impression, a mark on the world, and includes the outlaw, magician, and hero archetypes. Now, a business that is using the outlaw as their brand archetype is a rebellious brand. They're trying to go against the norm and they're not trying to fit or blend in. They're disruptive. Like, for example, Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson, the way they talk and the way they look and act, they're pretty disruptive. They're calling out the outlaw, the rebels. And Diesel is a fashion brand that uses the outlaw as their brand archetype. The Magician is known for brands that focus on transformation. They promise miracles and make dreams come true. Now, when we talk about dreams coming true, one of the first brands that come to my mind is Disney. Disney tells us stories, and, the entertainment that they're offering is totally focused on the Magician archetype. They're showing a transformation, they're entertaining us, making dreams come true. And another brand that focuses on transformation is Dyson, and their innovative products showing the transformation of, a dirty home and a clean home, and using innovations that were not used before. The hero archetype is for winners, achievers, the ones that are craving for mastery. Their mission is to improve the world, to become better. And a great brand that uses the hero archetype is Nike, in the way they talk to us, the way they motivate us. Nike always talks to us personally and makes sure that we feel that we are able to achieve everything that we want if we just do it. So you see, those three archetypes in that group are focused more on self-awareness, on our ego, and how we're able to build and grow it in different ways. The third group includes archetypes that are known to create connection with others. It includes the lover, the jester, and the every person. Now, the lover archetype is known for businesses that create more sensual experiences. An example here could be Victoria's Secret. But there's a car brand as well that uses the lover archetype, which is Alfa Romeo. And I ask you to go on YouTube and search for Alfa Romeo ads and how they do their marketing and how they use their campaigns to portray the lover archetype. They're playing with the music and the movement, really sensual. And the jester archetype is more for brands that are perceived as humorous, joyful, and spontaneous. A great example here is M&M's. And the way they use the M&Ms in their communication and how they talk, right? They humanize their product and they create it really funny. Or Old Spice and the way they create their messaging. It's based on the jester archetype. The every person is known to serve a bigger audience by being humble and treating them as equals. So the every person includes itself in the community. And a great example here is IKEA. IKEA offers products that are affordable, so every person is able to afford it and to create a better living, a better home. Same like Target. So this group of archetypes is more focused on the social interactions. And the last group of archetypes seek for freedom. It includes the innocent, sage, and explorer archetype. Now, as it sounds, the innocent archetype is perceived as pure, optimistic, and innocent. And a great example here is Dove and the way they are portraying their brand personality. The sage archetype is known as knowledgeable and wise, and they're often used by brands that teach or show expertise and guide, like for example Google, or coaches. When they're guiding their clients throughout the journey with their expertise, their clients are looking for it, so they should express the sage archetype. And the explorer archetype are known to be adventurous. They want to explore everything and, they're focused on discovery and, a journey that they start. And some brands that use the explorer archetype are, for example, Jeep or the North Face. You would always see them outside and, getting adventurous and nothing is holding them back and stopping them. No weather, no roads. That's what they express. So all these archetypes that I mentioned are the puzzle piece for your customers. So you need to know what your customers are desiring, so you are able to be that fitting puzzle piece that is able to give them the needs that they're desiring and that is able to talk to them in the right way and provide them with the feeling that they're searching for. And you're able to relate to them. You're able to make sure that they identify themselves with your brand and that they buy your products and services and connect to your business and engage with your business. And I want you to see it as the whole picture. Now, we start defining your brand with getting to know who you are as a business, what you're trying to achieve, what your goals are, what you're offering, and what values and beliefs you have. To then go one step further and understand whom we're able to serve with our offer, who will be attracted to our business, and what we're doing and what value we're bringing to this world. And this is where we use archetypes to find out what these people need, what character traits are dominant in their life. And then when we understand what they need and what the competitors are offering and how we're able to differentiate whatever we offer and the way we express ourselves or how we're able to serve our customers better, we're able to gain deeper insights about who we have to be, who we want to be, and what fits to our brand. And this is where we use the brand archetypes to attract our customers. So that's what I meant with the fitting puzzle piece. So get to know what archetypes your audience mainly has, the desires and the character traits that they're using, and then get to know what archetypes you need to portray to attract them to you and to solve the gap that they're experiencing in their life and to relate to them. I hope that this episode gave you a general overview about brand archetypes and how they are used and what they are used for, so you're able to gain more insights and define your brand's archetype. If you're interested to get to know how it works with defining the archetype of your target audience and of your brand, and if you would like to get our archetype workbook where you're able to gain more insights about how to use the brand archetypes, connect with me, write me on social media or write me an email and I'll send it over to you. Tune in for the next episodes because we will definitely talk in more details about how you're able to use brand archetypes for your business success. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode and it was helpful for you. To provide you more insights and tips, I need your feedback. So please rate or leave a review. Connect with me. And if you know a passionate entrepreneur who would benefit from this episode, share it with them so we can grow together. Can't wait to have you back in the next episode of the Brand and Flow podcast. Until then, don't forget, if you brand and flow, your business will grow.